What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another week of System Saturday. Last week, system shows were pretty good. We went 5-1 between Saturday and Sunday. So let's come back and see if we can do it again. And I'm not gonna lie, today is one of those days when I absolutely needed this show. Like the concept of this show is we all like to have fun, especially on the weekends. We like to go out and enjoy ourselves. And we may not have the same time to fully go through a game. So we like to try to let some of these systems lead us, lead us to the water, and we see if it's safe enough to drink. All right, that's what we do here on this show. So we're gonna talk it out. We have two games to go through, and we'll get right to it. And I should have had this up there, System Saturday. Um, yeah, let's get to it. Appreciate you, Toby and Casey, reminding everybody to hit the like button, hit the link button. She says, but yeah, hit the like button. We know what you meant and definitely helps out the show if you all could do that. You got it. You got it, brother. Thank you for doing the show on Saturday. Everybody's coming in now. Brian in the building. Appreciate y'all tapping in. All right, let's see if we can do a little bit of work here. So, first game we want to talk about, right? We'll go Lynx and Skee. That one starts at 10 a.m., so a little less than 2 hours. And it did open 9.5 for Minnesota, all the way to 11.5 right now. And total went from 159.5 to one, or as high as 161.5. So a little bit different. I started off with my guy, um, RC's the money baller. How about that? Because this is honestly how I came across this. So share screen. Bear with me. Yeah, I need it today because yesterday, man, it was all tequila, drinking beer, drinking. They hand me something else, celebrating somebody's birthday. So definitely a system show type of day. All right, so you see it here, the money baller. Shout out my guy RC. If you use the link in the description to this video, I believe you get a discount on your first month. But baller system, you can see here, back double digit dog off a win. And when you just think about it, it makes sense, right? Um, team maybe a little undervalued, playing better than the market, you know, thinks of them right now. That's kind of what that says. So on that note, we will go over and type that right into the database. And that is what we have here. Um, Double digit underdog coming off a win. Very simple, right? 56.4% as far as the database goes, which is 2011. I mean, I guess I could see season by season if I want to. I mean, I guess for the hell of it, let's do it. We're already on here. Lately, a little choppy, but still good seasons in there. All right, so it makes sense about what we saw. Let's add if they're at home, like the Sky are today. You see, they're at home. They even have the rest advantage. So if they're at home, it gets a little better, right? 29 and 1 ATS, 69%, 23 and 7 to the over. And I can understand both. I mean, the Sky, I know for one, they've been playing good basketball lately. Um, let's go back over here. Let's actually take this down for a second. We'll keep the numbers in mind, and we're going to go back over to the other one, the money baller, because it's better in my mind to show it visually, so you guys know I'm not just talking out my ass. All right, so the Sky have been playing, I feel like, a lot more competitive lately. Like we can look here, they played on a back to back, wanting to beat Dallas. Um, yeah, they're covering. You can see your ATS margin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They've covered 7 games in a row. So I like what I've been seeing from them. Angel Reese playing good. Cardosa's back now. It's a lot of reasons to like what you've seen from Chicago. From Minnesota, and they also have the rest advantage, as you can see here. They didn't play since the ninth, and they had a big break here. So they should be the more rested team. Minnesota's been playing hella games here. You can see even from here, one, two, like 4 games of 6. This is their 5th game, I believe, in 8 days. And third straight travel game, it looks like, for Minnesota. This is really just a terrible spot. And this is a team that hasn't been playing the best lately. Like, you see, or they were able to cover here versus Sparks, but their offense has just been so shaky. Like, they haven't been able to play a full 4 quarters of good basketball. And until they show me that, like, the point spread that we're looking at just seems too rich. It would have covered here. Phoenix beat them out right here. They just played Chicago. We're 14.5 point favorites, only won by 5. I mean, why can't that happen again here? I think Minnesota, until they get back in rhythm, which will probably be after All-Star break, you can't be laying this big of points. Looking at the history too, Minnesota, Chicago, you see here, it's only been, I mean, looking at this whole sheet, and let me make sure you guys can see, because one time I shared and they said I wasn't sharing. Okay, yeah, you guys can see. So looking at this whole sheet, like, all of these games have been within the point spread except for this one right here. This one, they won by 17 points. Outside of that, all these games have been fairly close or definitely within the point spread margin. So why can't they do it again? Chicago can play good defense. The offense has been a little bit better. We know they can compete on the boards, especially Cardozo coming back too. Um, I think the sky make a lot of sense here. So let's go back. How do I do this, man? I don't want to mess it up. There we go. They changed the way StreamYard is on here, so kind of throwing me off, or at least the buttons. Let's go back here to the database. And okay, we're back here, right? So what else? I mean, they do have rest advantage, right? Think that's a big deal. That's a part of the handicap as well. Rest greater than opponent's rest. What will it do? 69% to 72.7%, 8-3 ATS, 8-3 over. I think the sky are the right side in this game. I want to focus more on size than totals, but I'll say I understand if you want to take if you believe in the over, but I think both teams really can play a little bit of defense. They're familiar with each other and just match it well to defend each other. So I'm gonna leave the total alone. I like the side. Let's see what you guys think here in the chat. What's up, Mark? My guys all tuning in now. Everybody in the building here. I love it. Appreciate y'all, man. Toby looks like he's liking this guy. GLB bets in the building. Wonder if you got some good stuff today, GLB bets. Need a little bit of help on that next game. Dutch boy fresh in the building says the party guy. Hey, last night it was a little bit of that for sure. And it's Saturday night now, man. I'm definitely stepping outside again. So I'm gonna live up to the name this weekend, Dutch boy. Appreciate you tapping in. Make sure y'all check my boy out. It's Saturday, so give him a couple days and we'll get right on Medicaid Monday. How about that? Appreciate you, Dutchy. What else we got here? Toby thinks they'll win. Brian likes the sky plus 11.5. Reese double. He's liking as well. I'm wary on Reese props just since Cardozo's come back. I think they could be like, how do I say? Like you're paying a premium and now you get another big in there who could take away from some of her stats. So that's why I'm not betting Angel Reese. Brian says Minnesota faded the fourth quarter. You think a day rest is going to help? They could still be tired. They've been playing a lot lately. I don't think one day's rest is enough. GLB Bet says double-digit home dogs are 9-5 ATS this season. He's on the sky and the over. Makes sense. My queries say the same thing. This was pretty crazy. Billy 87 says, "What up, Skee? Dude, you nailed that Liberty Aces final score the other day. That was pretty crazy. 87-78. Wish I would have bet it. The odds are probably like 1,001 for a correct score, but it was nice to be able to come through for everybody because I know you got free. Was it wager bucks or free gear or free something? Free anything is good. So happy I could come through. Mark is asking if I think the Lynx come out slow again. He's on the sky plus 11.5. But what about the first half? I feel like the Lynx, like when I bet them, they're a team that I want to include the entire game. They've been really good out the half. They're a well coached team. They'll make adjustments. So I can understand maybe taking the first half route. Lynx are 1-3-1 ATS their last five first halves. Sky are 3-1-1. So I can understand that. It makes sense, Mark. Just from everything I just said, that's what we've been seeing. HM Bell reminding everybody to hit the like button. Appreciate you. Need a little bit of love on this show. Um, it honestly wasn't doing numbers wise, at least, where it was before, and that's okay because I just started it back up. But if you do hit the like button, it helps me out. All right, we do have one more game to talk about, right? Aces and Valkyries open as a pick'em, I believe. Now Aces -1.5. Total didn't really move. 155. And this one, I can't lie, man. I need some help. Like I'm wrecking my brain with this. First of all, injury wise, this is one where it's important. Asia is still game time decision, right? With that wrist sprain, she did miss last game. The game before, she could not come back. I believe it was in the second half. So Asia is a big piece. I mean, we all know that, right? And without her, it's very hard to push that button. Um, Let me get over here. Let me see if I can get this. It's nothing too crazy, but if you guys have something, feel free to share. All right. So let's see. What was this saying? I was just trying to find anything on this game. The Valkyries are coming off a win as an underdog. I mean, they fight every single night. It's really hard to bet against them. Um, so this query says you're looking at a short home favorite of under -3 off two straight losses versus an opponent who previously won as a road dog. So this is saying maybe they let down. Meanwhile, the short home favorite is hungry. And I mean, that makes sense. It does make sense, but it's still just so hard to trust the aces. Um, and the aces at a rest disadvantage. Let's take this off and just play a little bit and rest less than opponent's rest. Yeah, you see that? 0-2. This one was tough for me. I mean, the Aces should come to play hard. They desperately need a win. Doesn't mean they're gonna get one. Um, Aces and Valkyries are really, really tough for me. So Casey knows how the night will end. She says, bet the Aces and go straight to the bar. Oh man. After last night, I need some more water. Some more water, man. But I hear you, Casey. It's tough to push that button. Mark says, I'm on Valkyrie's first half, waiting to see if Asia's in so he gets some more points. Uh, let's see some queries coming in here, so I'll check them out. First, let's go with GLB bets, and let me just present so you guys can see what I'm doing while I type this out too. So hopefully you guys should be able to see this. Now let me go back. Wish I could have them at the same time. Oh no, you can't see that. There we go. So what does this say here? Seasonings 2025, previously won as a road dog and rest advantage. Okay. Easy. Easy enough. So previously won as a road dog. We're going to just flip this around to rest is greater than, and then season equals 2025, right? So we'll erase this. Season equals 2025. Oh, my bad. Previously, not opponent. Previous as a road dog. So here we have this season. Teams with rest advantage after winning as a road dog have been letting down this season. 1-8 straight up, 2-7 ATS. Obviously, a lot of these point spreads are, bigger than what we're looking at today. Not expected to be as competitive of a game, but still interesting query to look at nonetheless. 6-1 to the under as well. Appreciate you sharing that, GLB Bets. Another one from Jorge. He says, teams that score less than 30% from three, things in that shot less than 30% from three in three of the last four games and lost as a dog in the last one. This is not one that I would have came up with by myself. I'm very interested to see this one. So I'll try to copy this. This looks like one you pretty advanced in SDQL if you typing out the stuff like this. What they call them, SDQL Bachelor, Master, or something. Look, I need help. I got to keep going back and checking it. I double check. All right, because I don't even know what's going on. So bear with me, you guys. But I do want to check it out because it looks like it's good. 3-point percentage. Damn, this is a. Maybe it's my brain this morning. I told you guys what I did yesterday, but that's why we have System Saturday equals 4, right? I think that's what that was. Less than 30 and previously lost as a dog. All right. 30 and previously lost as a dog. Hopefully I did that right. No, I did not do it right. What did I do right here? I feel like I typed this in exactly how it is, so something must not be correct. Something is not correct there. I tried. I'm gonna scroll through the comments and see if there was a mistake. Oh, I have a period instead of a comma. Okay, thank you. Thank you. A period instead of a comma. Thank you. All right. So this is what we're looking at here. So let's go back. Let me read it again. Teams that scored shot less than 30% from 3 in last 4 games and lost as a dog in the previous match. This says they are 243 and 367 straight up, 39.8%. It says to fade the aces, but it does say they cover. But this is not one where they're gonna cover -1. You know what I'm saying? You gotta win the game. So I guess this is saying fade the aces on a straight up. Let me just and home favorite and line greater than -3. Short home favorites in this situation. 20 and 6 straight up. 20 and 6 ATF. It says to back the aces. And so again, this would be, let's get back there. Teams that shot less than 30% from 3 in their last 4 games and lost as a dog in the last one. Or I'm sorry, short home favorites who shot less than 30% from 3 in their last 4 games and lost as a dog in that previous game. It says to back them here in this next one. This seems pretty legit. It goes back the whole database as well, all the way back to 2011. This is some good stuff. Curious what you guys think here. I mean, this does give some reasons to try and back the aces. Um, let's see what you guys are thinking here. Ryan says, look at Golden State off a straight up ATS win versus Aces off a straight up ATS loss. Man, I hope y'all are. I need y'all to kind of check these first because I can't go through all of them, but I'll take a look, Ryan. Give me a second. Let me see some of these comments. Anything else? Hey, like I said, we might not have enough time after going out all night and having fun. We need the systems to lead us to the water. And what we do is we see if it's safe enough to drink, right? Can we trust the system? Does it make sense? This makes a little bit of sense to me. It does. All right, let me check this last one. Last one from Ron Crawford. Then I think we will shut it down here. So let's get back. And my bad. What is he? Golden State off a straight up ATS win. So Golden State off of an ATS win. Aces off of a straight up and ATS, I think he's saying. I hope you checked these, Ron. I hope you did. Let me see. Team equals aces and previous Loss, what was it? Previous loss and previous ATS loss. I think that's what he's saying there. Oh, and season equals 2025. After losing and not covering, 6-4. So Valkyries off a win and cover. I guess that's what he said. I mean, I don't see anything really significant. I don't. Valkyries to the under, I guess, but nah, not really liking that. Don't really care. All right. Think we did good enough here. GLB Bet says, I'm going aces, but I hate it. I feel you. You gotta hate it if you bet the aces for real. Because they've been so just iffy. All right. Think we did a pretty solid job here on System Saturday. Wrap it up by saying I did bet the sky plus 12.5. Best number you can get right now if you want to bet that is 11.5. Oh no, you can still get a 12. I see a lone 12 out there. So make sure you line shot, but 11.5 I still think was doable. And the other game is ugly, but we did find some reasons to back the aces. And that is also my lean for that game. So one in my pocket, one I could add. Um, We'll see. Don't be surprised if I'll come and say how I did tomorrow, regardless whether I add and lose or add and win. But you guys know where I'm looking. So another system show. We'll be back again tomorrow for System Saturday. I'm gonna go drink some water and prepare for another hell of a day today. So appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. If you enjoyed the show, hit the like button for me. Subscribe so you know whenever we're live over here. And I will catch you guys again tomorrow.